Hello, Capricorns, and welcome to this, your September 2024 reading and predictions. We're going to dive right in, and today we're going to take a look at where you are at now. As I sit here doing this reading for you at the end of August, we're going to take a look at what you're focusing on. What are you working towards manifesting in September? We're going to take a look at what you don't see coming, as well as some challenges. So, which deck are we diving into? This one right here. All right, so in your last reading, there was some decisions and choices and a great big call towards self-care during the month of August. So hopefully, especially under that full blue super Aquarius moon that happened in August, hopefully you took some time to look after yourselves, Capricorn. All right, so we didn't actually have any cards jump out, but we did have one card turn at the end. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings for you, particularly new beginnings pertaining to money, finances, earthbound or earthly things. This card can also represent new beginnings with regards to abundance, material items, anything that's kind of earthbound. I don't know, maybe a fancy dinner even. This also represents maturity. It represents the fact that money is energy, abundance is energy, right, Capricorn? And when we have the maturity to understand how to manage the abundance that we have in our lives, when we understand and have the maturity to be able to manage all of the abundance, friends, family, find the balance between friends and family, finding that balance between perhaps a romantic partner and our friends, particularly when we're still in the honeymoon phase with a new relationship. Sometimes our friendships fall by the wayside. So, this card here is referring to having the maturity to be able to manage abundance as it comes into your life. One of the reasons that a lot of people don't necessarily manifest a lot of abundance until later in life. You've probably heard the saying before, Capricorn, that why is it that the only people that ever win the lottery are the people that are in their 60s or above? Well, part of that is because of the nature of this, the intended energy behind this Ace of Pentacles. And that is that the philosophy that the universe doesn't give you more than you can handle in this given moment, if you don't have the maturity to be able to handle financial abundance, the universe is not going to drop $1 million on your plate. And if the universe does drop $1 million on your plate before you are mature enough to be able to manage that money, chances are it's going to go sideways for you. So, this card coming in now for where you are at now is indicating that there is something new beginning with regards to money and finances as you move out of August and into the month of September. Um, and that you have achieved some kind of milestone working towards the maturity to be able to handle additional abundance into your life, that you're manifesting additional abundance. Let's take a look at what you are focusing on and getting called over here to this little deck. Now, if you are interested in any of the decks that I use today, check out the links below. There are affiliate links in the description for all of the decks that I use in my readings. Also, for those of you who don't know, I am a psychic intuitive. I have more than 20 years experience in this realm, but I am also a certified hypnotherapist and a certified counselor. Again, with more than 20 years experience. In fact, I had what might have been called a spiritual awakening all the way back in the mid 90s. And I received my certifications as a hypnotherapist and a past life regressionist in 2000 and 2001. So if this reading, which is a general reading for all of the Capricorns, resonates for you, but you'd like to delve a little bit deeper, I'll also leave my contact details down below and I am available for private consultations. What are you focusing on? Knight of Cups. Ooh, a little bit of romance moving in for the Capricorns. Yeah, maybe. The Emperor. Yeah, manifestation, using the divine masculine as well as the mental realm, the thoughts more so than the emotions. And you also have another ace. This time it is the Ace of Wands. All right. So this first ace that you had, the Ace of Pentacles, is indicating that you're leveling up. You're moving into additional abundance. You have achieved the maturity that you are now able to draw more abundance towards you. And this ace, the Ace of Wands, corresponds to the Ace of Fire. This is about taking action towards your dreams. It is about taking flight. It is about emerging from a cocoon and spreading your wings. So, this is one of the things that you are working on manifesting during the month of September. You have the Emperor. As I already mentioned, the Emperor represents the divine masculine. And this is a card of manifestation, but manifestation with a sense of authority. Again, these two cards go together nicely because the ace is about taking action, right? If somebody lights a fire underneath your butt, you're likely to want to move and take action. And this card is about taking action with authority. This is the emperor, right? And emperors do not get to sit on a throne or in a place of authority without taking action, thinking things through, being the wise person in the room, and kind of being 3 steps ahead of everyone else in their thoughts and their planning. So it does look like you are working towards thinking, planning something new out, and then working on actually putting it out into the world during the month of September. And you have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a romantic character. He rides in on his white horse, and he's the type that wants to sweep you off your feet. This card may indicate that one of the things that you're working towards manifesting during the month of September is potentially a new romance, potentially for those of you who are already in a committed relationship, Capricorn, this may indicate that you are having a shift in your relationship to something a little bit more romantic. Maybe there's actually, there may be a special date coming up. Okay. And for those of you who are single, it may indicate someone coming in who kind of spices up your life a little bit during the month of September. Let's take a look at your difficult influences. Difficult influences and challenges for Capricorn for September. 9 of Wands. The other one went face down, so I can't see what it is yet. Anything else? All right, well, we'll take that one too, because there we go. All right. In your challenges, you have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a card of feeling like you've been challenged with something, but you have also found your internal zen and you're no longer allowing the external to come in and beat you down. Okay. This card, when it comes up in difficult influences and challenges, is an indication that you are struggling against finding your inner zen. You are allowing outside influences to influence you rather than being the emperor that you are being called upon during the month of September. Okay, you have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is about having to climb a ladder, reach higher. But the 5 of Wands also indicates that you don't have to do things alone and solo. Teamwork is how you're going to get there, but there is a little bit of a slog ahead of you. Okay. And you have the Knight of Wands. Interesting. It's interesting to me that you had two aces come out. You now have the second knight come out. You of course had the Knight of Cups, this romantic character come in what you're looking at manifesting. You're working towards possibly a new relationship, someone who's going to sweep you off your feet. And if you're in a committed relationship, you're focusing on changing or shifting the dynamics. And now you have the Knight of Wands coming in. Now, remember, the Ace of Wands is about taking action. It's about new beginnings and taking action. The Knight of Wands is about celebrating some of your wins, right? It's about a knight riding in, usually on a horse, and he's got his wand held high in the air and he is celebrating his wins. He's acknowledging that he is a knight, he's powerful. Again, we have this masculine energy coming up. He is wise. But this is coming up in your difficult influences, Capricorn. What's that telling me? Well, this is telling me that you're maybe not reaching out to community for help and assistance as you climb the ladder. This is telling me that you're not digging into your zen, your inner zen. And this card is telling me that you are resisting your greatness, right? This card would normally be about celebrating your greatness, but it's coming up in your difficult influences. So you're failing to recognize how beautiful and magical and powerful you really are during the month of September. So delve into that. Part of the reason that we do psychic readings and tarot readings is so that we know the energies ahead of time that are going to be reaching out and niggling into our lives and influencing us. And if we know that one of the things that's going to block us from achieving our greatness and moving into our new beginnings and moving into additional abundance, if we know that one of the things that's going to kind of sideswipe us is failing to recognize our own greatness, well, then when that starts to bubble up and we're going, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm good enough. When that comes up, we could go, oh, right. Yeah, I saw that in my reading for September. I am good enough. I am enough. You are enough, Capricorn. All right, let's get some messages from the universe. Messages for Capricorn. Wow, there's apparently a lot of messages for you, Capricorn. Let's see what we have here. All right. First, we have make each day count. Make each day count. Yeah. Don't sit around and wait. And you know what's interesting? You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Nine of Wands, you have the Five of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands, right? In a reading where you have three, four, 7 cards out, of those 7 cards, 4 are wands. Wands are about taking action. They are ruled by the element of fire. The element of fire is all about taking action. So make each day count in the month of September, Capricorn. Get up and set your intentions. Make each day count. Set your intentions. Get out there and do. Okay? This is what I'm picking up for you is that the month of September for you, Capricorn, is going to be about putting things into action. You are no longer in that place of sitting there at home manifesting by saying, oh, I'm manifesting X. I'm manifesting Y. I'm manifesting. No, you're past that. You are now at the point where you have to get out there and put it into real life, into the real world. Okay. Make each day count. Set your intentions. Appreciate your talents. Okay. Remember what I said over here with this Knight of Wands in your difficult influences. This is about you failing to see your greatness right now. And then the message from the universe is appreciate your talents. Recognize how amazing and magical you are in the month of September and embrace that, Capricorn. And forgive yourself. It's okay if you have a lazy day. But you know what? The next day, set some intentions and make that day count. All right. What do you not see coming? What's unexpected? Unexpected. Whoa! Unexpected for Capricorn in the month of September. All right, we might be mixing these cards up depending on how many more decide to come flying out of the deck. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, Capricorns. We have two cards that flew onto the floor. Let's grab those. Okay, if you have this much coming up in your unexpected Capricorn, whoa. So let's mix up this smaller portion of the deck. Capricorn, unexpected, unexpected for Capricorn. Is there anything else unexpected for Capricorn coming up? Yeah, we're going to grab this one out as well. Okay. Now we're into the Pentacles. Oh, and we have another wand. Go figures, taking some more action. And again, the wand card that you have here is the Four of Wands. This card is about enjoy the fruits of your labors. Okay. Again, this card reiterates once again, it is about community. It is about the coming together of friends, family, partnerships, and so on. But it's a card also that um, it's about success and recognizing your own success. So this is coming up for you in September, this Four of Wands. You have the Two of Pentacles. There is going to be a decision that you're going to need to make during the month of September, specifically related to money or business or finances. It's interesting that you started off this reading with the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, of course, is the first card in the suit of Pentacles. It's about new beginnings with regards to money. It's about bringing in more money, abundance, finances. And this card comes immediately following it, the Two of Pentacles. It's about needing to make a decision. Oftentimes, when the Ace comes up, the Ace is about something new being presented, and then the two immediately follows, and you have to decide whether you're going to take the old path or whether you're going to go after the new opportunity. And it looks like Capricorn, you're going to have to make a choice. Are you going to go after some of these new opportunities that are presenting themselves? And the indication here in what you were focusing on with the Ace of Wands is that you are, in fact, going to go after a new opportunity with some authority here with this Emperor. You also have the Ten of Pentacles here. Ten of Pentacles is about, again, we have a couple represented on this card. We have the Knight of Cups in what you're focusing on, which is about, trying to pull in some new romance. There is a couple represented. It almost looks like they just celebrated a wedding on this card. And you've got, like I said, a couple on this card as well, a male and female character. So the Ten of Pentacles is about feeling like you've achieved some abundance, some financial success. But the Ten of Pentacles is also a card of when you achieve some financial success, make sure you're putting a little bit aside for a rainy day. Okay, this is not formal financial advice. I'm not legally allowed to give you formal financial advice. This is common sense. If you have a little bit left over at the end of the month, instead of going out and spending it frivolously, Capricorn, it makes sense for instead you to put that aside for a rainy day. All right. Let's move into your final general overall outcome. Where are we going? We're going here. Final general overall outcome for Capricorn for the month of September. Got 3 cards out so far. Okay, make that 4. All right, let's take a peek. We have the 5 of Cups. Don't cry over spilled milk. We have the Knight of Cups coming in. Remember, you were looking at focusing on the Knight of Cups, bringing some romance, bringing your knight in shining armor into your life. Your final general overall outcome, you have the Knight of Cups. Again, we have this white horse represented. White horse represented. Yeah, somebody riding in and sweeping you off your feet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me. Wow. You had this in what you are focusing on manifesting. Capricorn, the Emperor. In your final general overall outcome, you have the Emperor. Okay? This is an indication that you are way more powerful than you think you are. And in addition to that, Capricorn, you have the ability to be able to manifest quickly. Now, things have changed, things have shifted. You now recognize the magician within you, and it no longer takes you 6, 8, 10, 12 months to manifest things. This is an indication. You called up these 2 cards for what you're focusing on manifesting during the month of September, and your final general overall outcome has 2 identical cards in it. The Knight of Cups and the Emperor. You are that powerful that in 30 days, you have the ability to be able to manifest exactly what you put out there as an intention. All right. The other card you have in your final outcome is the 5 of Cups. 5 of Cups is a card of don't cry over spilled milk. Don't cry over something that happened in the past. Let it go. All right. And your very final card. In the tarot, we have 3 cards considered the happy cards in the deck. The happy cards in the deck, in this order, are the Sun, the Star, and the 10 of Cups. You have the Star. This card is an indication, Capricorn, that during the month of September, the stars are aligning and shining their light down upon you so that you can really, really see how powerful you are to be able to manifest the exact future that you want. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to the honor of being able to do your next reading in October of 2024. Please like and subscribe.